Welcome to this moment of self-reflection. I'm truly grateful that you're here with me today. Take a moment to acknowledge the space you're in right now. The fact that you're watching this video tells me that something inside you is yearning for more clarity, more purpose, more understanding of who you really are. Now, let me ask you, have you ever felt disconnected from your true self? Have you ever found yourself caught up in the expectations of others, in the noise of the world, and wondered, who am I really? If so, you're not alone. Many of us find ourselves on this path of self-discovery at some point. But here's the truth. Deep down, you already know who you are. The essence of your true self is within you, waiting to be uncovered. It's not something you need to go out and search for in the world. It's something that already exists in the quiet of your heart, in the depths of your being. You are chosen for something special. You've been placed here, in this moment, with a purpose that aligns with the divine flow of life itself. I want you to know that there is a higher calling for you, one that invites you to step into your true self, to walk the path that is uniquely yours. This journey isn't always easy. There will be challenges. You might feel lost at times, uncertain of which direction to take. But what I want to tell you today is that you don't need to have all the answers right now. What you need is the willingness to begin, to open your heart and mind to the possibility of transformation. So, as we embark on this journey together, I invite you to stay with me until the end. Keep your heart open, and let's walk this path of discovery together. You're not just watching this video by chance. There's something in this message meant specifically for you. Now, let's begin by looking at the first obstacle many face on this journey. The tension between the identity we've been given by the world and the identity that comes from deep within us. When you look at yourself in the mirror, who do you see? What comes to mind when you think about your identity? Perhaps over time, you've come to adopt certain labels, some that fit and others that don't. These labels are shaped by society, your family, your friends, and even your own expectations. But here's the question. Do these labels truly define who you are? Or have they merely been imposed upon you? Let's take a moment to reflect. Think about how many times you've allowed the opinions of others to influence the choices you make. Maybe it's your career, your relationships, or the way you carry yourself. How much of your life have you shaped according to someone else's idea of who you should be? It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that the identity others have created for you is the truth. Society has a way of doing this to all of us, doesn't it? We're told how to look, how to act, what to believe, and even what we should want in life. The pressure to fit into these molds can be overwhelming. But here's where the magic of this journey begins. Recognizing that these identities are not the truth of who you are. You were created for something greater than conforming to societal expectations. There is a unique essence within you that God has planted, a divine spark that cannot be defined by the world around you. Yes, you are influenced by the world, but you are not meant to be confined by it. What I want you to consider now is this. How much of your identity have you inherited, and how much of it truly belongs to you? The world may tell you who you should be, but you have the power to choose who you truly are. As you reflect on this, remember that God's plan for you is not about fitting into a box. It's about discovering your authentic self and embracing it fully. This process of letting go of imposed identities might feel challenging at times, but trust that it's leading you to a deeper understanding of who you are meant to be. As we move forward, let's talk about how to begin connecting with your true essence beyond the labels and expectations. Now that we've explored the external pressures that shape our identities, it's time to turn inward. The truth is that everything you need to know about yourself is already inside you. It's a matter of listening, really listening to the quiet voice within that's been there all along. Have you ever taken a moment to simply be still? To quiet the noise and allow yourself to listen to what your heart is saying? In the hustle of life, it's easy to forget how important it is to tune in to this inner voice. But it's in these moments of stillness that you begin to connect with your true essence. You see, God has placed within you a deep sense of knowing, a wisdom that transcends the external world. This wisdom is not something you need to search for. It's something you simply need to recognize and honor. When you connect with this inner light, you begin to understand who you truly are, independent of the world's influence. I want to invite you to try something right now. Close your eyes for a moment, take a deep breath, and focus on the stillness inside of you. Let go of any thoughts that might be distracting you. Simply sit in the quiet and listen. What messages come up for you? What truths do you hear? It might take some practice, but the more you connect with this stillness, the clearer your true essence will become. God speaks to us in quiet moments, gently guiding us toward the life we are meant to live. The more you trust this inner voice, the more you'll begin to live authentically, aligned with the divine purpose that was always meant for you. In our next chapter, we'll explore the challenges that arise as you begin to embrace your authentic self. But before we move on, take a moment to reflect on what you've heard so far. Are you beginning to recognize the truth of who you are? Thank you so much for being here and listening to this message. I hope that you feel inspired to continue your journey of self-discovery and growth. Remember, the path to understanding your true essence isn't always easy, but it's always worth it. You are not alone on this journey. You are chosen for something beautiful and meaningful, and God is with you every step of the way, guiding you toward your true self. If you found this message helpful, I invite you to subscribe to the channel and join me for the next part of this journey. Together, we can continue to grow and uncover the truth of who we truly are. Thank you for being part of this journey. I look forward to sharing more with you soon.